I already did this video before. I know I used to be like, I'm not gonna repeat videos because that's so unoriginal, Angel. I can't think of another video. But a lot of you guys seem to like it. And a lot of people are actually requesting for me to make another terrible man stories video. So here it freaking is. Also, this feels empty. I want to put a necklace on. There it is. Perfect. Kind of. I didn't ask for new entries because I already received so much freaking entries from the first time I did it. So I'm just gonna read the ones that I didn't get to read last time. That way, because like that seems unfair because other people, you know what I mean? Okay, anyway. First one, let's start. It doesn't sound as crappy as others' experiences, but it stays in my mind after years. In junior high school, I was this funny clown ugly girl who loved K-pop a little bit too much. And guess what? I got bullied for it. There was this one time when I was casually sitting in my class and there some random guy shoved another guy on me until I was pushed. And then the boy said gross and walked out as if I'm trash. That's Princess Diaries.
Oops. I'm sorry I didn't see you.
Somebody sat on me again.
Man, you're the trash. And anyway, I was really famous as a bullying target. People don't value me as another human. There's no such thing as physical bullying, but they really got on my nerve by saying bad things about me. See me as some disgusting creature and literally mocking me for liking K-pop. Anyway, if this question appears to be not anonymous, please make it anonymous. Thanks, I really love your videos. You appeared anonymous, love. And even if you didn't, I would have kept you anonymous. But you know what? It sounds like the start of a coming-of-age movie. Don't worry, bitch. You're gonna turn this around and you're gonna be the main character, okay? I swear, when I was reading this, I was like, this is Princess Diaries. Who knows? Maybe you're like the Princess of Genovia or some other country. So there's this guy who cheated on me multiple times. And me being Marupok giving him infinite chances. Are you Camille? I'm kidding. Camille, if you're watching this, drop Jazem. I have a friend who has a huge crush on you. Maybe you can give him a chance. I'm kidding. I hope you're not watching this. I'm not trying to dictate your life. Do whatever you want. But honestly, Jazem's garbage. I love how I know that. Anyway, it does show some changes for the meantime, but out of nowhere, if we're in good terms, he's most likely to think of cheating again. Note, temper was not good either. I'm not gonna mention that. My ex's friends were sending him messages body shaming me. Instead of standing up for me, he replied, ha 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 lol. If somebody does this to me, I swear they will not see the light of day. See this? I'm surrounded by candles and crystals. I'm going to hex you. I'm kidding. I don't hex people. That's not how I roll. But honestly, if somebody did this to me, they're gonna get bullied. I'm gonna freaking bully them. I have really supportive friends. My friends are like the nicest freaking people, but if you trigger them, they are the worst bullies. That's the same thing for me. Like, I would never like be an asshole to someone if they didn't deserve it. If you catch me being an asshole to someone, they deserved it, okay? Like, boys would literally be like, I find it so difficult to commit. Like, commitment is just so freaking hard. But then they can't cut off their toxic friends. Like, they find it so freaking difficult to cut off the platonic negative people in their lives. Like, what is that about? I feel like with us girls, I don't know. I'm just making like a hasty generalization, and I just wish people normalize that more. Like, normalize cutting people off because they are terrible. Don't support people who are repeatedly just being terrible. Like, why would you put, you know, that negativity into your circle? Like, I would not want anyone whose morals don't align with mine to be in my circle of friends. I had a crush on this one guy for 9 years and didn't tell anyone. The year that I did tell a few close friends, he came up to me and told me that he only liked skinny girls. You should have been like, never mind, man. I only like smart men. What the f? If you don't like someone, can you like not say anything that's like oppressive? Like, can you imagine somebody like, oh, I only like white girls. I only like black girls. I don't like blondes. Like, okay, cool standard, bro.
Maybe if this idiot man had better communication skills or any other skills in general, he would be a lot less of a traumatic idiot. You know what could help with his lack of brain though? Skillshare.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where there's thousands of creative and inspiring classes. With Skillshare, you're able to explore some new skills or even improve your already existing skills. The first class I ever took on Skillshare was Writing Suspense, How to Write Stories That Thrill in Any Genre by Benjamin Percy. I found it so interesting because I learned so much, and I really love the art of writing and being able to tell some compelling stories stories or being able to keep people's attention. I get so much questions about how I edit my videos and what I use to edit my videos. The answer is I use Final Cut Pro X. And you know what? Sugar Mommy Skillshare's got you. There are literally Final Cut Pro X classes. I chose video editing with Final Cut Pro X from beginner to YouTuber by Ali Abdal. Even though I'm already a YouTuber, but like, he's freaking good. I want that for me. So all the classes are really for learning. There are no ads, so you can stay focused and your creative flow is never interrupted. It's also incredibly affordable. It's literally less than $10 per month if you get an annual subscription. And they even have a new feature where there's live classes. You can actually learn real time along with other members of the community. And yeah, head on over to skillshare.com. The first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link down below in the description box will get a free trial of Skillshare's premium membership so you can explore your creativity. It's just a small experience, but every time my dad thinks the car in front of us is slow or drives badly, he always says, "Babae siguro driver niyan." Every time somebody gets into a violent accident, I would be like, lalaki siguro nagsimula niyan. Every time a war breaks out in this world, lalaki nagsimula niyan. Don't even get me started, bitch. My guy classmates used to make fun of my lips because they are plump and they said I looked like a duck. I am anxious to smile too because when I smile widely, my gums are showing, so I smile in a way that my lips are shut and will look thin. They even called me hurtful names. Right now, I got over with it and realized I don't give a fuck and my lips are pretty screw boys. See, insulting a woman for their physical features is so much more different when it comes to men because women are really expected to be pretty. I already said this in a previous video, but like there's always a Miss Universe, Miss World, or whatever, but it's pretty rare, or it's not as like prominent for like Mr. Universe or something because men aren't seen as pretty objects compared to women. I think it's important to acknowledge misogyny as a factor when it comes to these beauty standards and all that stuff. That's just something I wanted to point out. I don't know, like women are just more pressured to be beautiful compared to men. I mean, like on a bigger scale. Obviously, somebody's gonna be there, "Oh, but I'm a guy and I get pressured too." Obviously, everybody gets pressured, but systemically, like in a bigger scale, it's really women who are so pressured to look a specific way. My ex and I were together for 1 year and 5 months. I thought it was forever after he started talking about our future, having children, and even marriage in the UK and Philippines. Wow, big plans. 6 months into the relationship, I found out he was sexting and FaceTiming with the girls and his exes both in UK and Philippines. Shit, man. He also went on live video chats flirting and saying he was single. I soon caught up with his suspicious behaviors, but because I loved him, I forgave him, although he never really said sorry. My fault, TBH. In the end, I found out he had a new LDR mahal celebrating their 1 month. He refused to say it was true. He cheated, lied, and refused to admit his doings. So now I'm unable to trust anyone. Also, Mobile Legends, He complained how he didn't have a lot of money saved, so I helped him and gave him some of my earnings. He spent over 100 to 200 euros on one day for skins. Never got my remaining debt back. Oh my freaking god, what? That's literally 1 year. Like, you spent 1 year of your life? Like, that's literally just a scam. They literally just like scammed you. See, I'm really upset about the money because I'm a Capricorn. I am a man, but I'm so disgusted with boys who use gay as an insult because they think that it makes their dicks big or worth sucking for. God damn, that's hilarious. See, I love when men are just able to admit when other men are being garbage. Like, it's not that difficult to admit. If a guy literally goes like, "Oh, be safe," what are we supposed to be safe for? Like ghosts? Like, you're literally already saying that men are garbage because women have to be careful all the time. Like, it's already an acknowledgement that you understand we are in constant danger because of men. Like, I just love it when men are just like, "Yeah, I agree, men are garbage." It's like, what do you lose? You don't lose anything. You're not gonna lose a job because you're a man, because you agree that men are trash. You don't lose anything. But you know what does happen? When you acknowledge that men can be garbage, you can shift behaviors of your fellow men. You're able to support women. Not even just women, like, even if it's indirectly, you're able to support feminism and everything that feminism stands for. You know, it's not that hard. Just acknowledge that terrible things. I just love it. I just love it when guys are like, I'm a man, but yeah. I'm sure you've already experienced one of your friends being like, ah, I saw that girl's scandal. Ho, do you want to see this girl's scandal? You know, and you're exposed to male pattern. There's really no escaping from it. Okay, I'm saying so much things. Before quarantine, I was fat, so the treatment I got was way different than the popular girls. Sometimes when I'm walking with my popular friend, the boys would, you know, hit her up and acted as if I wasn't there. Listen, y'all. This is something I wish I mentioned before in one of my videos, but I'm gonna mention it now. I used to be one of those bitches who were like, okay, fat shaming is bad, but you know, skinny shaming also like really hurts my feelings. That's so embarrassing, love. Obviously, body shaming is bad. Body shaming is bad in general, but there is a privilege in being skinny. I know in myself that I have privilege being the size that I am. I know that I have privilege knowing that I am small. People who are more plus size sometimes are even denied healthcare because they think that, oh, you're probably unhealthy because you just need to lose weight. That is already evidence of the body bias in society. It's the fact that even the healthcare is already compromised. And at the same time, if you look at the media, everybody's like, plus size model, plus size model. You don't ever see anyone calling skinny models size 1 model, size 1 models. They're just models. Like, why can't you just call plus size models models? Because being plus size isn't normal. Okay, that's just something that I wish people would realize, and I'm so glad that I soon realized that, because I used to be so whiny. Insecurities and bullying is the same for everybody. Everybody experiences that stuff, but systemic oppression is different. Young angel, you're not oppressed. Please shut up. It's embarrassing. Okay, this isn't a terrible man story, but somebody asked how to respond to catcallers at the please hoo-hoo. I haven't done this because of quarantine. I don't actually like get to go out and go to commercial places and whatever. But the next time it happens, I have concocted a plan in my head on what to do when somebody catcalls me. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna look at them like that. And then I'm gonna start speaking in Latin, so it looks like I'm cursing them, looks like I'm hexing them. I'm not doing anything. I'm probably just like saying the Our Father, but in Latin. So I'm basically just like praying over them. But because it's in Latin, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be cursed. And then they're gonna manifest that they're cursed, and it's gonna be all in their heads. And something bad happens to them, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm cursed. That bitch cursed me because I catcalled her. And then hopefully he's gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna catcall someone again. Because sometimes you might catcall a witch who's gonna curse and hex you. Tell me if that works, because I really want to try it. But yeah, I'm be like this. Enchanted. Pater noster qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like offensive to, you know, the Our Father, but that's the only like Latin I know, so that's what I'm gonna use. I'm basically just praying over them, if that makes it any better. I used to have a friend who counted the number of pimples a girl they liked had, or pointed out their insecurities that really made her uncomfortable. When they got rejected because of the example stated before, they blamed it on unique flirting. I cut ties real quick. Oh, it's so stupid when they're like, the more you hate, the more you love. If someone's being mean to you, it just means they like you. Abuse much? Manipulative much? I used to date a guy, like he would always tell me how it wasn't good for me to fangirl over male celebrities or fictional characters because it was almost like cheating. But then he is like obsessed with K-pop girl groups and looks at pretty girls online. Oh, I hate that I relate to that. Oh, we were both such fools, love. But yeah, that's so dumb. That's literally so dumb. Oh wait, not presently though, but like in the past. Oh my god. I feel so called out by that one entry. Oh my god. I can't believe I used to tolerate that shit. So when I was in middle school, there was a guy in high school who went with the same classes as me. So basically when he was studying his reproduction chapter, he'd always say words like breasts and reproduction like extra loud. Looked up at me every time afterwards. It made me so uncomfortable I had to eventually leave those classes. Do you see how systemic women's oppression is? Do you see? Somebody's education is literally being disrupted. By the way, breasts aren't even sexual. Just saying. Breasts are about just as sexual as feet are. They're really just there to give milk to babies. They're literally not sexual. People are gonna be like, oh, but they're sexual because after puberty they come. But like, so? Does that mean that men's broadening of shoulders is sexual? Does that mean armpit hair of men is sexual? Armpit hair of women is sexual? It's literally not sexual. It's just that a lot of people sexualize it. But anyway, it's already 3 a.m. and I think I have to stop filming this video because I should really go to sleep. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Do you guys like my new setup, by the way? I kind of like it. Could use a little bit of work. I wish it was more in the middle, but unfortunately my like cord isn't long enough to actually like place the light in the middle. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed another terrible man stories. Oh yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please like it, please comment it, please subscribe. I'm literally begging you. Thank you so much. That's it. I don't know how to do outros.